This your guy African Net from the African Net Show. I got a special guest with me today. I got my man Jay. He played the character. Everybody's favorite character. My favorite character on the lick, Gunna.
Appreciate it.
What's going on with you, man?
Nothing over here eating these potato chips like a fat man. What's going on?
Nah, man, chilling, man. It's all good. You got to, you know what I'm saying? A hard-working man, you know what I'm saying? You deserve to eat.
I got some, man.
So let me ask you, man, how you get into character for your role as Gunna? Cause like with Gunna, that boy want that money by any means.
I mean, but you know, like you said, the apple don't fall far from the tree, man. So it's not really hard to get into, like, you know what I'm saying? Character, honestly. You know what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? It ain't that hard. You know what I'm saying? It ain't that hard.
Gunna like old dog from Menace to Society.
Hey, shit, you shit. My old street name, they used to call me Steel.
I ain't gonna even ask you why they call you Steel. I ain't gonna ask you that. So let me ask you this question on the I can't remember exactly what season. I mean, what episode it was, but that it was in the car when you stabbed the dude that was supposed to be like the plug. Y'all was out in Atlanta. Like when you got into mode, you know, you had to. It was like you had. When I saw that, I'm like,
what's going on? I just got here.
Shit, going to level 1 on Peach Street. Meet up with Rick.
Peachtree? Level 1, right?
Level 1, man.
Alright.
Give me a call if it's a problem.
Yeah, I got you.
Everything? Like, man, he got some acting skills. Like, he done look like you went to an acting school or something. Like, where did that come from? Like, how did you pull that out?
That was just natural. And the guy that I was saying I supposedly stabbed up, since y'all say I stabbed shit, he wasn't even expecting it. He was shocked.
Yeah.
Cause like soon as they said action, I just went straight in. You know what I'm saying?
So that wasn't part of what they ran for you. Just
we didn't listen. That was one take. We didn't rehearse it enough.
Oh, that
was literally like on my kid. Like that was on one take. Like I did not rehearse it. He was shocked, but he was a good, you know what I'm saying? Co-actor. He went along with it. He never seen that coming. He never seen that coming at all. Like I didn't tell him, oh yeah, when I get in the car, I'm gonna do. Like he didn't see that coming at all.
That's
like a
dope,
lot of that
man.
stuff, like for real, a lot of the stuff I do, honestly, nobody see it coming because, you know, I'm a hard head. I don't really be paying attention. I mean, I be paying attention, but I kind of, you know, I just kind of look at the situation, but all right, I'm gonna do it like this. I ain't using them damn lines they giving me.
So in other words, you just go out the script, like, cause a lot of good actors, they give them a script, but they really do their own thing, especially like the comedians and stuff. They just do their own thing.
I mean, I follow the guidelines, but I do my own thing though, honestly.
That's dope, man. Like I said, Gunna, one of my favorite characters, man, because he remind me of like an old dog. He see opportunity, he taking advantage. You know what I'm saying?
You got, man. Coming from where I come from, you see opportunity. It's almost like true life. You got to jump on it, honestly.
So let me ask you this: like the last scene of the first season, when the dude got shot by the Jamaican dude, like, so what's to come? Like, I know you can't tell us, but like, do y'all know exactly how I know y'all know how it's gonna play out, but like, what's to come with that? Like, I don't want you to tell us the story, but
man, honestly,
second season.
Honestly, I don't even know. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what we went over when we was talking, you know what I'm saying? We came up with a few good ideas, but the one, you know what I'm saying, the one that we did come up with, it's gonna be a good one, honestly. Like season 2 gonna be nice. Like I think anybody who's watching it like should be prepared. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause like season 1 was like, all right, you know what I'm saying, just a test run for us. You know what I'm saying? It's to test the waters and see what we can do. But it's like now that we know we got eyes on us, like we're really gonna be on everything we do. How, you know what I'm saying? Like as far as how we dress, how we look, you know what I'm saying? Like everything, like the locations, like any and everybody we bring on from this point on, like we're gonna be on everything.
My second favorite person on the list is Detective James.
My boy.
He's funny as hell.
Hey, that's another guy, man. You never know what to expect. Like he is one of those guys. Like you can't sit there and repeat what he say because you know what I'm saying. You're not gonna know what he gonna say. You're not gonna anticipate what he gonna say next. Like you know what I'm saying. And there's a lot of stuff that didn't make the cut that was actually good shit. Like we actually was, you know what I'm saying, having a good time. You know what I'm saying, recording some of the stuff that, you know what I'm saying, kind of got cut out. I think they should do some bloopers for real.
They should. They should.
Like it's a lot. Like it's a lot of funny stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like seeing me act so serious. There's a lot of funny stuff behind the scenes. Like you know what I'm saying? Like none of it made the cut for real.
So tell me, like, this is your first time on my show. So tell me, like, a little bit about where you from, where you grew up at. You know what I mean? Cleveland.
By me not owning a piece of property in this Cleveland, Ohio, I'm just from Cleveland, Ohio, honestly.
I respect that.
Yeah, I ain't tied to no neighborhoods, no gangs. It's just Cleveland. You know what I'm saying?
That. Speaking of since we went a little bit to the streets of Cleveland, what you think about the police the killings of all these black people, and also what do you think we can do as a community to kind of, because the first thing they're gonna say is, well, they killing each other. You know what I'm saying? That's the first thing they always say. What you think we can do as a community that we can control that we cannot be so quick to shoot one another? Like,
man, when I grew up, where I grew up at and how I grew up, man, like if I had a problem with a little nigga when we was coming up, like shit, the older guys of the neighborhood, which is like what my age now, I'm like 32, they'd throw us in the backyard, you know what I'm saying? Let us duke it out, you know what I'm saying? Till we get tired. Fight till our fists get, you know what I'm saying, sore and bloody, till, you know what I'm saying, we couldn't throw them no more.
That's the way
we settled a lot of beefs that way, and honestly ended up making a lot of good friends that way, because it's like after you done, you'll say you talking shit to each other, like, nigga, you hit me pretty hard. Like, yeah, you hit pretty hard too, man. You know what I'm saying? It was something to sit back and just think about, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's how we worked our shit out. Like, but it's like, no, I can't even tell you how the guns come into play with all this shit, man, because it's like, for me personally, like, if I'm gonna carry a gun, it's not for fashion, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to put it on like an accessory. Like, if I'm gonna wear it, if I'm gonna carry it, it's got to be used for something, you know what I'm saying?
Right. But the young boy, I done heard him say, I'm too fresh to get dirty and fight. I done heard him say all type of crazy stuff, like they just.
I mean, fighting is you got to be in shape. You got to know what you're doing, because you got a lot of motherfuckers who work out and feel like they can fight just because they work out. That ain't always the case. You got to have some type of skill. You know what I'm saying?
So pretty much you think we should, instead of picking up guns, we should go back to the old way and just duke it out.
Always. Because, you know what I'm saying? If you ain't got that gun and, you know what I'm saying, somebody approach you trying to throw them knuckles.
Okay.
Then what? Because you're going to get your ass whooped. You know what I'm saying? Like, if your fight is the best fight behind a gun, like, you kind of need to learn that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, put that shit down and, you know what I'm saying, go on in the backyard, get the gloves. If you want to go back there bare knuckles, duke that shit out, because like I said, it's some situations where shit, you're gonna have to use them knuckles. That gun ain't gonna always be there.
You gotta use them. Most situations you can use the knuckles. You know what I mean? You ain't gotta use no gun.
Yeah, I mean, there's so many other ways for real. Like growing up now, like if you'd asked me this back in the day, like 5, 6, 7 years ago, I'd have probably told you, nah, fuck that. I'm gonna shoot that nigga when I see. You know what I'm saying? It's different now. You know what I'm saying? Like. And everything that they see on, I feel like they follow every fucking thing they see on TV for real, man.
Facts.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what we watched back in the day, we watched wrestling. You know what I'm saying? We watched motherfuckers like duke it out. You know what I'm saying? But we had actual boxing games to where, you know what I'm saying? We'd go on a boxing game and create a player and call the player our enemy and whoop his ass and be like, yeah, got that nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, we did a lot of corny shit. You know what I'm saying? Growing up, it's like these little niggas now, like they ain't, you know what I'm saying? They ain't watching that shit, man. Like, they watching shit that they think is real, but it's really not. You know what I'm saying?
Right, right. Do you think, like, because I done had conversations with people and they, a lot of them say the OGs, which I don't even want to say we the OGs yet, but you can say we the OGs because we up there, you know, we the OGs to their younger generation of 90
Mm-hmm.
baby. And they say a lot, they say we dropped the ball, the OGs dropped the ball on them. Do you believe that? That's like, you know,
Real.
we was out because back in the day we was in the neighborhood, it was structured, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't just wild like it is.
You know what?
Just wild west.
The one thing I wasn't thinking where I used to come from, you know what I'm saying? I didn't know a lot of them was really paying attention to me. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them are come to me and be like, man, shit, you know what I'm saying? I want to be just like you, man. Or all the girls and doing this and doing that and quick to do this and quick to do that. But it's like, that's cool, but you want to be like me, but like, that's just what I, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's just what I do. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can do your own thing, but like, don't do what I do. Cause you know what I'm saying? Like, I was brought up a whole lot different. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So yes, you know what I'm saying? Some of the shit that some of us older guys have done, like the age we are now, versus those guys that seen us coming up and that at the age that we was when, you know what I'm saying, we was their age. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the flashback they remember. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's the guy I remember, you know what I'm saying? That was fresh, stay fresh, you know what I'm saying? Stay with a different girl, you know what I'm saying? Right. I wanted to be like him. And now, you know what I'm saying, that they old enough, it's like, we didn't set those examples, you know what I'm saying? Like,
the right examples.
I mean, I was doing it, but you know what I'm saying, I wasn't letting everybody know. You know what I'm saying? It's like, right. I was still part of the streets, but I was also in school. I was in college every day. You know what I'm saying? Like, right. So I kind of played two sides, what they call it, both sides of the fence. But you know what I'm saying? I played the streets, but then I, you know what I'm saying, wake up in the morning and be at school, happy, you know what I'm saying, happy go lucky in there.
So what would you tell kids that look up to the character Gunna? Like, I want to be like Gunna, he wild, you know, ready to pop something. What would you tell them?
Man, it's a fun character to be, but at the end of the day,
in real life,
when that camera goes off, I got a life I got to get back to. I got kids, I got bills, I got everything I got to take care of. So, you know, that's just an acting job. You know what I'm saying? That's just that. I still got to go and be dad somewhere. I got to take off the hat, you know what I'm saying, and dress like a dad. You know what I mean?
Right.
I feel like, you know, a lot of them should like, I mean, like, a lot of people, they had their own way and how they want to live, how they see themselves being in life. But I always feel like, you know what I'm saying, like, at least get the school out of the way first. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's one thing to be an uneducated gangster than being an educated gangster.
And not being a gangster at all.
Not being a gangster at all.
It costs too much to be a gangster.
But like, if you want to be a gangster, know your shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got motherfuckers out here that'll get caught with some little shit, some shit that they can, you know what I'm saying? Honestly, I don't know. I didn't know how to explain it, but it's like school, man. Like, to me, like, if you know what I'm saying, if I wasn't doing what I was doing as far as schooling and education, man, I don't think I'd have been this far, man. I'd have probably stayed out there running around for real. I'd have probably been the real gunner for real.
Right. So go to school. Don't even be gunner. Just go to school.
Man, go to school, man. Because at the end of the day, like I said, like, age I'm at now, man, I'm just now starting to understand a lot.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's because we had to learn on the fly. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us, we ain't had nobody to show us the right way. So we had to figure it out for ourselves.
To figure it out. Then it's like, for real, don't see what I do. This, to me, I almost feel like, talk to me. See what led me up to being that person, you know what I'm saying, that I used to be. Because there's a story behind everything that everybody do. Everybody ain't just doing it just because, you know what I'm saying, I didn't do half of the shit that I did just because I seen somebody else doing it. I did it because, I mean, shit, I was 17, 18 years old with 2 kids, you know what I'm saying? So I had to kind of do, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't had the type of friends I can go to and be like, hey, you know what I'm saying? I'm in a bind, you know what I'm saying? And they be like, oh, shit, you know what I'm saying? Here's a couple dollars, you know what I'm saying? Go, you know what I'm saying? Figure that out, you know what I'm saying? Get with me later, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't even worry about paying me back. I had the type of friend that was like, shit, like, you got a gun? Shit, I got a lick we can go hit. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I didn't have them type of friends that I can go and borrow some from. They'll let me borrow a gun before they let me borrow some money, honestly.
And that's real. That's just reality of being in the inner city, man.
Yeah.
But so, just to switch modes a little bit, go back to Gunna. the lick, your acting ability. How have life changed since you started doing that? The lick.
Like this, seeing that I have people that are like really liking my character, and you know what I'm saying, liking what I do. Because like I said, when I first did it, it was like whatever, man. I'm like, this shit ain't gonna, you know what I'm saying? Like, ain't nobody gonna like what the fuck, you know what I'm saying? This shit is. This is some shit to do, but it's like seeing that a lot of people, not a lot of people, but like seeing like quite a few people, I say, is into it. It's like it did kind of calm me down just a little bit. You know what I'm saying? It's like I don't want to be, you know what I'm saying? I know the statistic out here on some shit where somebody like, yeah, that's him. You know what I'm saying? Up there acting the damn fool. You know what I'm saying? Somebody's like, you got a spotlight on you, so like anything you do, you never know who watching you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You never know somebody. You know, there might be somebody out there that want to just mentor anybody on the show, not let alone me. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure they don't want to see me on the internet doing no stupid shit, saying no stupid shit. You know what I'm saying? They kind of make me fly a little bit more. It make you grow up a little bit. It made me a little bit more mature, for real, honestly. Just knowing, like, not knowing who's really watching me, and knowing that I got all eyes on me now. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up. Now we been going through this quarantine. So what have you quarantining? What have you learned about yourself, or what have you, during your quarantine? What have you been doing during quarantine? Let me ask you that first.
Can I lie, or do I got to be truthful?
Hey, answer how you want to answer. Just don't get yourself in no trouble. That's not what the African That Show about. We ain't trying to get nobody in no trouble.
Let's say a good portion of my quarantine been fun as fuck. The other portion is realizing that I really don't like kids. I really don't like kids, man. And being up under them that damn long, I feel bad for some of these mothers. I see why some of them be calling us up like, when you coming to get your kid? Because I feel like a baby mama like, so when you coming back to get your kid? Because yeah, I'm like, well, yeah, I'm like feeling like I'm coming down with a fever. I try to make up every excuse I could. But nah, it was like, for real. I really got to see like what some of my kids was going through in school, like some of the struggles that they had, like as far as they working, like seeing them working, little math work, their little math packets, whatever that stuff they gave them for they let them out of school. You know what I'm saying? Seeing their struggles, their downfalls, and you know what I'm saying, just working on them. You know what I'm saying? Actually doing the sports with them instead of letting them, whatever them PE teachers be teaching them kids in school, which I feel like it's pretty gay, man. But anyway,
so pretty much just pretty much just spending time with your kids, man. So that's dope. That's dope.
Realizing how much I love them at times.
That's dope.
And realizing how much I don't like them at times. I love them when they sleep, but I can't stand them when they up. I be trying to dodge them, man.
I'm pretty sure a lot of people feel that. They can agree with you on that.
Yeah.
Oh, that with the kid. So what did you learn about yourself during quarantine? You said you was, you spend a lot of time with your kids, helping them with their study, helping them with their sports activities, teaching them everything you know. What did you learn about yourself?
Honestly, my quarantine was honestly a vacation for me, man. Like a mind reset. Because it's like I was under a lot of pressure and I had a lot going on. You know what I'm saying? Like trying to fly more legitimate with my life. You know what I'm saying? Trying to focus on the lick because, you know what I'm saying, I want to see it go somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Getting myself prepared for my character and just working on me, working on my body. Because, I play basketball. I'm just a recreational player. I ain't no big time basketball player, but I will drop buckets for anybody who want to, you know what I'm saying, go that route.
I beg to differ.
Yeah, really working on me though. You know what I'm saying? Because I was falling apart, honestly, man. Like before quarantine, I was falling apart. Like, I got bad knees. You know what I'm saying? Like I had a lot going on. Like it really just took a weight off my shoulders, like with the quarantine, bro, man. Like just working on myself, getting myself back together.
See, you can agree to what I'm about to say. I felt like the whole COVID-19 to me, I can't speak for everybody, but it was kind of a blessing for me. You know what I mean? Because it was just, I don't know, man. Like I got a chance to do a lot of stuff that I couldn't do around the house. You know what I'm saying? All the stuff I had been neglecting around the house. You know what I'm saying? With my wife, just everything. Like it helped me do all that I didn't have time to do when I was busy doing everything.
And honestly, as far as relationship wise, for like people like me, it was kind of easy to kind of remove some of the bad eggs that was around me that I had no time to really pay attention to, for real.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? I got rid of a lot, and financially, it kind of put me right where I needed to be. Cause you know what I'm saying? Cause it was like every day I was just doing something, you know what I'm saying? Just out. You know what I'm saying? It's like it was a time for me to bring myself together. You know what I'm saying? Remove the good and you know what I'm saying? Keep the you know what I'm saying?
Right. I feel it.
Remove the bad, and you know what I'm saying? Restore it with some good.
It definitely lets you see a lot of stuff, man. But
yeah.
another question I ask all my guests, man. What song did you hear that make you fall in love with music? You know what I'm saying? Like whatever it may be, hip hop, whatever you listen to, pop, jazz, whatever. Like what made you fall
You know
in
what?
love
To
with
be
music?
honest with you, you probably never heard this answer before, but music came from my mother.
No, I heard that.
Yeah, she has a thing to where she will sing karaoke from 7 o'clock at night till damn near 2-3 o'clock in the morning. And
Have you ever hold on? Have you ever did karaoke? Don't knock it till you try it.
Nah, I tried it, but you know what I'm saying? I'm too much of a cool kid to try it, man. I tried it. It just wasn't, no, it wasn't me, man. It's like, I don't know, maybe if I was around like the right type of crowd where I can cut up with, I might try to do it. I know for sure I tried it in front of my family one time. I think I did a Michael Jackson Remember the Time song. I know they got the video out there surfing somewhere. I hope they don't hear this interview and put that in that show out.
Damn sure would love to see that video.
Oh my God, man. Yes, they definitely got me on video doing that. It's probably like a good 4-minute, 5-minute video of me trying to sing Michael Jackson with this.
You was doing the dance moves too?
Yeah, they got me out of my character on that one for sure. They got me. They definitely got me.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, man. But you know, you said you got it from your mom.
Yeah. Yeah, as a kid, man, just watching her sing all night long. You know what I'm saying? Just like it kind of, you know what I'm saying? Like to me, that was like I never been to a real concert in my life. Like she was like my concert. You know what I'm saying? I just sit there and just listen to her. Sometimes I even fall asleep. You know what I'm saying? Just listen to her sing. You know.
That's dope.
I kind of just, you know, did it on my own. You know what I'm saying? Like the times when she started her jobs and working and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I just found music on my own. And I can't tell you what type of music it was because, you know, I don't want to. People who know me, they know the type of music I listen to. They probably going to say, like, he listens to a lot of white people music. But
man, I listen to all
I mess around with a little bit of everything. But, yes, I definitely have to say my mother.
Okay.
For sure.
So who would be your top 5 artists of all times?
Top 5 artists? Let's see. I'm gonna definitely have to say Nipsey Hussle.
Okay.
That's for sure. Like I've been messing with Nipsey Hussle, man, for a minute, man. It's like I might not have played it a lot, but like Nipsey Hussle. It's another artist of mine that I listen to on the daily.
It don't matter like what genre.
It's a guy named Khaled, man.
DJ Khaled.
Khaled. Is it Khaled? Khalid.
Okay.
I listen to him quite a bit, man. Like August Alsina.
Okay.
A little bit of Trey Songz.
Okay.
And I'm more of a,
I know why you listen to Trey Songz.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I listen to like Eric Bellinger. Who else? I think them like the main 3 I really be bumping. I want to do Tank.
So
yeah.
If you could put your dream concert together, like any artist you want, you know what I'm saying? I know most of the ones you said already, but like who would it be?
It'll be an R&B concert for sure.
R&B concert. I like R&B too though. Like I like all music. I gotta be in a certain mood for certain music though. Like some days at work I'll be listening to, cause like when I was going to broadcasting school, I was doing this radio station. It was like intern. And it happened to be alternative rock. And I didn't even know that I knew all these songs and I liked it alternative rock. But I liked it, you know what I'm saying? I knew the names and everything. But I didn't know that just from watching movies, you know what I mean? So I found out I like that alternative rock. So I listen to all kind of music, depending on what I'm doing that day.
I didn't know the one guy, Calvin Harris, made quite a few songs that I actually listened to, man. I actually typed them up one day in the Apple Music. Man, I damn near listened to all 50 songs that I heard, you know what I'm saying, with his name on it, man. I was like, I did not know I like that, you know what I'm saying? That's when I realized, like, okay, like, maybe I'm not the normal black guy that I thought I was. And a lot of people vouch for that, like, they be around me, they listen to the type of music I listen to, like, people that are, like, real close to me, they probably like, oh, my God, like, he definitely listens to some bullshit sometimes. But, that's what I rock to. That's why, you know what I'm saying, my car is darkly tinted, and can't nobody see who it is in there. Listen to that type of music, you know what I'm saying? Like, they might hear some crazy shit, but like, who the fuck is in that car? They might be like, okay, guess it'll be somebody's mama or grandfather in there. Like, yeah, probably is.
That's how I be. I just be jamming, man. You know what mood I'm in. Like I said, I just be. Sometimes my playlist is crazy. People see my playlist, they be like, man, this dude.
Trust me. So everybody that gets in my car on road trips, they be like, yeah. So let me unplug your phone because I'm cool.
They do me the same way.
I be like, but I blame it on my kids. I be like, yeah, my kids probably downloaded that shit. My bad. I blame everything on there. Like, yeah, my kids probably downloaded that song. My bad.
So you say you a basketball player. So if you had to pick a team, including yourself, 4 people around you that complement your skill set, like from whatever position. Okay, whatever position you say you play, plus the other positions. Who would those 4 players be? Give me any team.
Right. So me as a shooting guard, which my height, I would probably have to be the point guard most likely because of my height. So as my shooting guard, I'm going with my boy Klay Thompson.
Klay, that's a good pick.
My small forward, I guess I had GOAT LeBron. Power forward, I'm sorry I got to put you in this position, but Giannis, you got to go to the power forward.
Giannis.
Now, I do got to say, I got to put at the center, I probably would leave it with, I probably would leave it with Anthony Davis, honestly.
Anthony Davis.
I like his game plan.
So you ain't gonna have Mamba, Black Mamba in there, and you a Black Mamba fan, right?
Yeah, but we talking about present or the past?
I'm talking about they prime.
Oh, they prime? Okay, well
MJ,
let me switch
I ain't
that
talking
up.
about right now. I'm talking about.
I'm putting me at the point. I'm putting Michael Jordan at the shooting guard. Sorry, Kobe, you're gonna have to play small forward.
Kobe at the small forward.
Yeah.
So you're gonna put LeBron at the forward.
Yeah. Brian, you can play it. You'll be all right. You know what I'm saying?
What do you got to go up against one of them big power forwards? Like, I don't know. One of them big like AG or something that's physical.
Long as they're not athletic and fast.
Okay,
see,
so LeBron at the four.
I put LeBron. If they mess LeBron up with somebody that's, you know what I'm saying, it's not as fast and as quick as him, that's easy buckets right there all day. So LeBron gonna beat the basket.
So who gonna be your 5 then?
My 5? See, here's what I'm about to get at. I probably still leave with Anthony Davis. Unless Giannis, you know what I'm saying, let me put him there. That'll be nice right there. Giannis, let me put him there. So we're gonna stay with Davis though, man. I like his game plan.
Yeah, he nice. AD nice. So what's your expectations for this season now that they're in the bubble? Or the NBA, like what you expect? You know what I mean?
Man, every day I look on my notifications, so I'm looking at it now. It's like I'm always seeing somebody either drop it in or drop it out. So I don't know. My expectations though, I just want to watch basketball again, man. Ain't nothing to watch. Nigga come in the house and be like, man, I wonder if I should sell this TV because there ain't shit on this motherfucker. Right. I be thinking about selling this bitch. I'm like, I put this bitch on eBay. Could I get some money for it? Some.
I be watching old games and highlights on YouTube, man.
Hey, I be doing that on my phone. That's what I say. I look at my phone and set my phone down, look at the TV like, what the fuck you looking at? You know what I'm saying? Like, get this damn TV up out of here. But yeah, I'm definitely I'm ready for it to come back, man.
So who you think gonna take it or the championship?
Man,
you think it's tailor-made for LeBron? Because another interview I did with KO, shout out to him. He said he think it's tailor-made for LeBron to win. You know, he think it's made for LeBron to win. For the Lakers to win.
It ain't gonna be. I can tell you this much. Even if it is, they're gonna make that nigga work for it. They're gonna make Bron work for it. It ain't gonna be easy at all.
So who you think? You think LeBron is gonna take it, or who you think gonna take it?
It's gonna be up there. I say the last 4 teams. The last two teams in the West, Clippers and Lakers. The last two teams in the East, Sixers and
Yes, that's what I'm talking about.
Sixers and the Raptors, man.
You said the Raptors?
I think the Raptors
not
gonna be there.
The Bucks.
The Bucks, yeah. If they, you know what I'm saying, if Giannis is playing how he played in the season, because yeah, it's a difference. You know what I'm saying? Like they shut him down kind of in the playoffs for real, man.
What about the Pelicans on the West? You don't think the Pelicans could beat the Lakers or the Sixers?
Zion.
You know, you lost 20 pounds, Zion.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
I just read something. He just dropped out of the race, out of the bubble, though.
What?
Due to family issues. He dropped out of the bubble due to family issues. I don't know if he's coming back, but
I ain't see
like
that.
now they saying Harden has returned to the Rockets practice with the team for the first time in the bubble since his family issues delayed the arrival to Florida.
James Harden? I'm talking about Zion Williamson.
No, I'm talking about like I just saw an email like maybe a day ago, maybe it was today or a day ago. They said he had some family issues. He dropped out of the bubble.
I thought I was saying they said that James Harden most likely got COVID-19 because Russell Westbrook tested positive.
I just got an email saying that he just joined the bubble.
Oh, so he good then.
Yeah.
That's gonna be interesting, man. Them being in that little bubble. Did you see it? It's like a big. You've been to Florida, haven't you? Disney World, Orlando.
Yeah, so it's really a bubble.
No, it's like Disney World got this big. It's big, man. It's huge, and where they at, it's like it's a huge estate. You know what I mean? It's like a hotel they're gonna be in, but they got like a basketball court. My question was, how many courts they got in there? You know what I'm saying? Because the Lakers are all in one area. They all on one floor. They just in separate rooms. From what I saw.
You know what we got to do there, that? We need to take this interview down there.
They ain't gonna let us in.
They going up in there.
They ain't gonna let us in. They ain't gonna let us in because they ain't want no outsiders in. They ain't want no chance of nobody catching COVID-19. Not saying because I know I don't have it. You don't got it, but I'm just saying they ain't let nobody.
Man,
in.
we brown skinned. Them niggas gonna turn us the fuck around. Y'all niggas look like y'all got fucking COVID on y'all breath. But I'm definitely excited to see, man. Like, but I think they're my top four at the end, going against each other, and that's what I think, man.
I said the Sixers. Everybody telling me I'm crazy.
Good, the Sixers.
Yeah.
Man, they weren't bullshit. I mean, they made it to the semis. You know what I'm saying? They was right there. So you know what I'm saying?
And they putting Ben Simmons at the 4 now.
Man, they said this boy out here. I just reading something now. They saying he hitting threes and shit now.
Ben Simmons.
But that's practice though. You know what I'm saying? We gotta see what he gonna do in game time. What's the difference in hitting threes and playing around versus hitting threes and you really gotta hit them.
But you got to think about this too, though. It ain't gonna be no fans there. It ain't gonna be like the atmosphere how it used to be. So I feel like it's gonna be like a practice, a scrimmage game.
I almost feel like I feel like the competition still gonna be there just because you might not have your fans, but you still got your team hyping you up.
I think the competition gonna be at an all-time high because they're gonna be so competitive. Because they ain't got no other distractions but that. So you're going to see the best of all those players, man. That's what I believe.
Because you know what I'm saying? You're right about that. You ain't got no fans over there heckling, talking shit. So motherfuckers going to be out there really going hard for real.
On the Breakfast Club, they had Kenny Smith on there. He said you're going to be able to hear the people on the bench talking because it ain't no crowd there. It ain't nobody, you know what I mean, to drown them out. You're going to hear them talking crap on the flow.
This is like now I'm just talking about as far as when it comes like down to the last couple games, you know what I'm saying? Because that's when everybody get hyped. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
This is gonna be dry as fuck, man. Just watching a bunch of motherfuckers just go root and holler. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. But it's up to us. But I guess that's up to us to find some type of fun and energy in that for real. Like just to kind of come together as our own people and kind of make it our own crowd.
I think it's gonna be cool, man. I think it's gonna be cool. It's just gonna be a little off because it ain't no crowd. But other than that, I think we're gonna get the best of them.
Yeah, I mean, good shit. I mean, look at me. Yeah, I had hella good games, and I ain't got no females there in the audience.
Right.
Yeah, I had a good game. I look around like, nobody here to see that shit. I just hit a 3 on like 4 niggas.
I remember how I used to do y'all at the Arthur House, but that's another story for another day.
Right, yeah.
I
think when I was beginning to stay, I think somebody almost got dunked on.
It wasn't me. It's not me.
Yeah, my Alta House days, man. I remember them days where I couldn't even shoot for real, man.
Right.
The only thing I could do was drive to the damn rim.
We had some good runs there though.
Nah, y'all did. I used to go. I hear motherfuckers on the sideline talking about me. I walk past, they be like, hey, that nigga trash. Damn. But
from the Arthur House to CSU, man, your jumper got crazy, man.
Oh hell yeah! I mean that's good. I mean, I you know what I'm saying? I listen to all the shit people saying about me on the sidelines and shit. I'm sorry, man. I'm about to get my shit together. So I used to go to Woodhill. I used to go to the Arthur House like sometime by myself, just shoot around, and just perfect my shit, and just you know what I'm saying, get it down pat.
Right.
Once I got down, then I was playing up there at Lifetime. I work with a lot of people up there. Like I don't know if they was part of the NBA, I don't know the type of coaching that where the fuck they come from, but they kind of, you know what I'm saying, put me on the right track with, you know what I'm saying, as far as like shooting and, you know what I'm saying, what to work on, what to, you know what I'm saying, the right type of shit to do on the court. So honestly, like I would say Lifetime honestly kind of got my game together for real.
Lifetime, yeah, it'd be a lot of college players, NBA players, a lot of people be up at Lifetime, man. And
it was this one guy. He came over and he was like, shoot it, shot it. He like, shoot it again. He like, don't change your form. Just keep shooting. I just kept shooting, and then, like I said, now shit, like, I be shooting that bitch with my eyes closed sometimes, man. And still hitting. Like you know.
One last question before I let you go. What separate you? How do you get out of? All right, when you done playing Gunna, how you get out of character so you don't like how they said Tupac after he played Bishop, the rumor or allegedly they say he changed from being a revolutionary type person to being one to be on the rah-rah stuff. So they say. I don't believe that, but you know, like, so how do you keep from actually being that person?
Easy.
Regular stuff.
Knowing that I might get my goofy ass took to jail because, like I said, Gunna is not too far from Mr. Jay Walker. Not at all. Not by far.
What Jay Walker used to be, not who he is today.
Not where I am today. Yeah. But it all depends. Piss that nigga off. I don't know what to tell you. You might see Gunna. Definitely might see Gunna.
I want to thank you, Jay, man. Thanks for doing this with me, man. I really appreciate you coming on here and giving me your time, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out your Instagram and shout out the Instagram for the lick so they can find you.
It's Gunna_216.
What's the one for the lick?
The one for the lick. I think they both.
The lick.
Oh, the lick _216.
The Instagram.
Yeah, the Instagram. Yeah, the lick _216. I believe.
Okay. And make sure y'all check the lick out on YouTube. It's Up the Way TV. I think it's 216 the lick. But if you find Up the Way TV, you're gonna find the lick. This your guy African Nat. This my man Jay Walker, and we out.
All right, y'all.